Okay.
Winnie the Pooh and his friends will not be visiting China. China has denied the release of Disney's new live-action film, Christopher Robin. According to The Hollywood Reporter, the film may have been banned because the character of Winnie the Pooh has become a symbol of political dissent against leader Xi Jinping. Comparison between the bear and Xi began back in 2013 when a photo of the leader walking with former US President Barack Obama was posted alongside an image of Pooh with his best friend Tigger. The memes of Pooh and Xi eventually grew so popular that China began censoring any image of the bear across social media. However, another possible explanation of the ban is China has an annual foreign film quota set at 34 films each year. For United News International.
Tesla private at $420. The stock pops 8%. Keith, the stock pops a lot when Elon Musk says he has the money to do things. Does he? Can we believe him?
Well, it's hard to know, Vani, but it is certainly a bombshell, and that $420 a share would translate to $72 billion. That's a lot of money, a lot of backing that he would need to do that, but you know, you should never underestimate Elon Musk.
So, Keith, what would it take for Tesla to go private at this juncture?
Yeah, well, it would be this $72 billion, which is an awful lot of money. But you know, he's pulled rabbits out of hats before. It did seem like he was trying to counter the FT report about the Saudi investment in Tesla. You know, sentiment has really changed on Tesla over the past week since earnings. They had kind of better news on their cash burn and better news on the Model 3 production. And since then, investors have really warmed up to Tesla again.
Why would he take it public at $420 a share, Keith? Is that the premium that shareholders would want?
Well, it's hard to know just yet, but I mean, he would like to.
Let's start with the Saudi Arabia point of view. Why do they want this stake? Why did they want this stake in Tesla in the first place?
I think it fits into two strategies that the Public Investment Fund is pursuing. One is that they're trying to increase their investments also outside Saudi Arabia. So traditionally, a few years ago, the Public Investment Fund was predominantly invested in Saudi Arabia, inside Saudi Arabia, with only a very small amount invested abroad. And they're trying to diversify those investments. And they've said for some time now that they're trying to, while they're trying to increase the size of the fund, they're also trying to diversify, make it 50-50 foreign and domestic. The second reason is that technology is a big part of what the Crown Prince is trying to achieve, and the PIF is a big part of that program to bring technology to Saudi Arabia.
So 3 to 5% in Tesla.
That's pretty significant. And
you see inspiration in everything.
More have been killed in Chicago than in both wars combined.
Locals have taken to calling their hometown Chirac.
For one of the biggest street gangs, selling drugs was my only option that I thought to provide for my child at the time.
How easy is it to get a gun?
That easy. You want one? We need to create a culture of accountability of picking up a gun and using it.
that's awful.
President Donald Trump signed an executive order on August 6, reimposing sanctions on Iran. They had been suspended under the 2015 nuclear deal. The move follows Trump's withdrawal from the 2015 agreement he called a horrible one-sided deal. Under the new executive order, Iran will be prohibited from using US dollars and affect the country's automotive sector and trade in metals. Trump threatened those who continue to trade with Iran, saying they would face severe consequences. Iran's President Hassan Rouhani on Monday is open to dialogue with the US, saying, "I don't have preconditions. If the US government is willing, let's start right now." The European Union's foreign policy chief stated they deeply regret the US action and will take legal steps to protect EU companies who do legitimate business in Iran. For United News International, in Metro Manila, I am Win-Win.
So much is possible now thanks to social media filters. You want flawless skin, fuller lips, how about bigger eyes or perfect hair? It's done with just a few clicks.
Let me take a selfie.
But this obsession with self-image has a name: Snapchat dysmorphia, a term coined earlier this year by a plastic surgeon. Doctors reportedly say Snapchat dysmorphia is a concern for people with a condition called body dysmorphic disorder, or BDD, which is an obsession with perceived flaws in appearance. Patients with Snapchat dysmorphia look for plastic surgery options to look like the filtered version of themselves. Health.com reported that recent data shows 55% of surgeons report that patients are looking for plastic surgery to improve the way they look in social media selfies. That's up 42% from 2015. For United News International, I'm Juliette Vara.
The sickness is real, people. The sickness is real. So,
Hey, it's Tony Gonzalez with the latest rock news. You're never too old to rock and roll, as a pair of elderly men proved while breaking the law of their nursing home and fleeing to go see Judas Priest, Danzig, and more at the 2018 Wacken Open Air Festival this past weekend. According to German reports, the residency alerted police to the two missing men, who were eventually tracked down at the festival at 3 in the morning. Once located, the pair were reluctant to leave, but were eventually escorted from the festival in taxi and patrol vehicles. For more on this story, head over to loudwire.com.
Alright, y'all, that's it for the news for right now. Have a good one. Catch you later. Be safe, be kind, stay strong. Love y'all.